Mic check, mic check. Good afternoon and welcome to the state final for PWAA hockey. The last two teams standing are Edina Hornets and Osseo Maple Grove. Edina is going to be in white today. Osseo Maple Grove will be in their crimson. Like we did the other two games of this state matchup, I'm going to play the Edina fight song to get everyone in the mood. These two teams need no introduction for each other. They have played twice this year. Edina won both of them. They have played at every level over the last several years against each other. They know our top studs, we know their top studs. It should be a beautiful game. This is the biggest stage for 6th and 7th grade Pee Wee hockey here in the state of Minnesota. And you have two powerhouses going to action today. For those that are not as familiar with Minnesota geography, Minnesota hockey history, this is not the case of David versus Goliath. This is the case of Goliath versus Goliath. These are two giant programs. They draw from a ton of kids. They are drawing from wealthy areas where a lot of those kids are getting the top-notch instructions during the summer. There's going to be a lot of talent on this ice on both sides of the rink. Osseo Maple Grove is a northwest suburb. Edina is a straight west suburb, and it's an inner ring suburb. Osseo Maple Grove's a little bit further out, but they're a school with tremendous hockey tradition. Tremendous talent. They've been towards the top of the rankings all year long. It's a very festive atmosphere here inside the St. Michael's Albertville Arena. They cap the attendance at 250 given COVID restrictions, and I would bet that we've got 250 or more. Third place game concluded a couple minutes ago. That was Minnetonka versus Bloomington Jefferson. Minnetonka won that one 4-2. So good rebound for them. Good way to end the season. Bloomington Jefferson had a tremendous run this year. They were, of the teams that were probably, or could be considered in the David category versus Goliath, that's the role that Bloomington Jefferson was really playing all playoffs. And they, to finish as they did in the top 4 of the state is tremendous accomplishment for them. Congrats to all teams that have participated. Buzzer sounded, we're rounding up the pucks, we're about to get started here. This music is so loud, hopefully you're able to hear me over it. It's hard for me to think with it. Obviously once the game gets going, they'll shut that off. I expect we're going to see Bjorgard in goal today. He's number 30. We have done a rotation really all year long. We were blessed with two absolutely stellar goaltenders. And we have been switching back and forth. I will just make a comment on goalies as they're announcing the lineups here. Osseo Maple Grove has a monster goaltender. He was a monster goaltender in squirts. He was a monster goaltender in Pee-wees. He's like one of these like 5'10" 7th graders. I will pause most of my commentary as they do starting lineups or the entire lineups. That's the goalie I was talking about. I expect we'll see number 1 in goal. Though actually both goalies are massive. They are announcing the entire lineup. That's one we're going to keep our eyes on, number 6. As Bob Johnson used to say, it's a great day for hockey. There's no bigger stage in the state of Minnesota for boys of this age. Crowd's into it. Players are no doubt into it. OMG goes to do their softball cheer. Edina doesn't do that. It is Bjorgard in goal. It is their number 1 in goal, who was announced as a captain. Starting unit for Edina is going to be Tucker Johnson, centering Trache Peterson, with Dubuque and Moman on the points. They have as much depth as we have. They'll run 3 lines, 15 skaters, 2 goalies, just like we do. As I said earlier, this is a case of Goliath versus Goliath. Watch their number 6. He's in the near part of your screen. Off that draw, Tucker wins it back to Moman. Moman over to Dubuque. Dubuque gets it up to Peterson. Peterson sends it in. Nicely done by Peterson. This is where Trache is going to give chase. OMG takes it behind the net. Good play there. Into the neutral zone. The game is Edina end. Moman goes down. Shot. Oh, I don't know if Bjorgard made a save on that or if it went wide. I'm checking to see if they gave him credit. They have not given him credit yet for a shot on goal. It was sent down, not iced. OMG sends it into the neutral zone. Stops at the blue line. He's got Pitsley on him. Turns over to West. Oh, just offsides. That was unfortunate. That was really close. That was a turnover right at that blue line. Pitsley took it in, got it to West. West was going in all alone, about to rip one from the slot. But it was called back from offsides. Lots of action here right from the start. They did give OMG credit for that shot. So 1 save so far for Bjorgard. This is Vandertop on the draw. He's joined with West and Pitsley up front. Peckham and Fitzgerald on the points. Pitsley sends it all the way in. That's Edina's game, is this force these teams go all the way down and apply a really aggressive forecheck. OMG. West got his stick on that one, but it goes right to an OMG player who was able to get it out of the zone. Sent down low. Peckham and Vandertop defending. There's Vandertop. Vandertop had a hat trick yesterday. He goes cross ice to Pitsley. Pitsley down that right side. He's trying to feed Vandertop. Did one of those sort of pass towards the net. There's Vandertop walking in, looking to feed it. Sends it down low where Pitsley's going to clock to Pitsley. Try to send that to West. Good shift here. We're getting some pressure. There's West. Back to Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson's shot hits the shin guard. The chase where Engel's going to get there first. Engel sends it up to West. West to Vandertop. Vandertop circles in the neutral zone. Takes the zone. Gets by 1 guy, but he had 3 guys to get by. It's still on his stick. Roy comes in. Oh, and then just takes a shot that hits deflected, but ended up going just wide. Engel pokes in off of that. Holds it in. Sent Freddie over to Roy. Roy's shot tipped. That should be a shot, I think. There's 1 shot given credit so far. Johnson holds it in at the line, holds it in again at the line, sends it to Roy. Good pressure here on this forechecking unit by Edina. 2 minutes, 10 seconds into the first period. Engel pokes again, is able to hold that one in at the blue line. Edina's making it tough to get out of the zone for Maple Grove. Eventually they end up sending it up and out. Johnson's going to collect as Engel was on a change. He gets it back to Moman. Moman up to Schneider. Good pass there. Schneider feeds it back to White. Goes off of White to Peterson. Peterson was coming out from the change. The boot shot goes just wide. Here comes OMG. This 10's a good little skater for them. He sends it up the boards. Fan done trying to get it down low. Dubuque battling on those far boards. OMG does gain the zone, and then Dubuque poke checks it away from OMG. Gets caught in Dubuque's skate, where it squirts free to Moman to Trache. Trache able to break it out. He uses the boards to get it up to Peterson. He's Peterson across the blue line. Peterson sends it down low. Oh, there's a big collision there, no call. OMG's trying these cross-ice passes, and so far that high guy's been able to intercept a few of them. Here's number 6, watch number 6. Stops at the top of the circle, sends it across ice, good pass there. Shot from the outside, goes wide. There's Dubuque, he uses the glass to get it up and out. Oh, Trache had a step, but a good recovery by number 10 for Maple Grove. I thought Trache was going to go in all alone. He's had a number of those this weekend. There's West to Tucker. Tucker to Trache. Trache collects it in the neutral zone, gets across the line, shoots wide. As he goes off and gets a change. Good job there by Vandertop staying high. That's a good example where they're intercepting those clearing passes. Vandertop goes behind the net. He's getting hooked. Not called. Good no call, but he did have a guy on him. Here's West. West tried to feed it up, but was unable to get it with any amount. Oh, good recovery there by Fitzgerald. He was a step away from a 2-on-1 for Maple Grove. Maple Grove there uses the glass again to get it up and out. Avoids icing. Fitzgerald to Pitsley. They do get fresh skaters out for Maple Grove. Pitsley in the neutral zone. He gets it over to West. West across. West had the guy flat-footed momentarily. Now he sent it down low to Pitsley. Vandertop was alone in front. You'd think the scattering report would have said to cover the guy who got a hat trick yesterday in front, but Vandertop found himself completely alone in front. Peckham does a good job of keeping that one in. That's just going to frustrate Maple Grove the more we can just stop them at the blue line. Here's Pitsley. Pitsley tried to feed it to Roy, but it was a stick for OMG. Here goes Peckham. Poke checked away by Peckham. Great job defensively by him. Cross ice. I think we've gone his first 5 minutes. I think we maybe had one whistle. Really good non-stop action here. This is Engel. Engel up to Schneider. Schneider is going to regroup this back. Gets it over to Peckham. Peckham gets it over the red line and down. White and Schneider on the forecheck. Good job by OMG of reversing course. So we're going to use OMG and Maple Grove interchangeably. It's Osseo Maple Grove. Sometimes it's hard to say Osseo Maple Grove, but OMG is a good shorthand. Here comes White on those fireboards. White's going to send it down. We've played 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Shots are 2-1 in favor of Edina. Neither team's had a really good opportunity. It's rung around by Maple Grove. Johnson, Nick Johnson, good job defending. He gets it to Tucker Johnson. Tucker sends it in. This is Peterson who's going to be giving chase along with Tucker. Maple Grove breaks it out. And now we caught them on a bit of a change. There's Tucker. Trache is going to be able to collect that one on top of the circles. On the sideboards. Trache still with it. Still with it. Shot just goes wide. Peterson was waiting off that backboard. That was one of the better opportunities for Edina so far. Referee's arm is up. This should be an icing. Seems to be a common theme to these teams that have played Edina in the regionals and finals. They get down and on their heels, and they end up sending the puck all the way down the ice. They'll take that icing face off in their own zone instead of having tired defenders out there. This is Tucker, Trache, Peterson, Dubuque, and Moman. 8:32 remaining in the first period. Still 0-0. I'll do a better job of telling the score for those that may not be completely actively watching. There's Trache. Trache behind the net. He's going to get that up to Moman. Moman up to Peterson. Peterson tried to find Tucker, got by him. The defender for Maple Grove made a very lackadaisical effort, and that was the right non-call for an ice. He had every opportunity to get that and let it go by him. Here comes Maple Grove. Dubuque defending, spin loose. That shot hit the face guard of Bjorgard. And he makes a save. Here comes Trache. Trache takes a big shot. Oh, then he repays the favor by firing one at the face shield of the OMG goalie in the last 10 seconds. Both goalies caught one in the mask. Those were good opportunities. That was maybe Maple Grove's best opportunity so far. West taking his job. His way likes to go forward. Successful again. Oh, trying to get to Vandertop. Vandertop was covered up. That's where they scored 2 goals yesterday, that exact combination. Again, I would have figured that was in the scouting report. Don't let number 12 walk in front of you. That's a shot from the point by Fitzgerald. Goes wide. Pitsley. Vandertop. Vandertop tried to walk it out. Pitsley. Pitsley to Vandertop. Shot goal! Vandertop! That's Vandertop from Pitsley. Goal, Edina. Great finish there. What a heck of a weekend that Vandertop has had already. That was Vandertop from Pitsley. Great pass and a spectacular backhand finish. Goes up and over the goalie. That was just under the bar. From his backhand in near space. The Edina fans roar their appreciation, going up 1-0. Off that draw goes back to Fitzgerald. I'm going to throw up the scoreboard. That was a great goal, and Vandertop has just had a spectacular weekend. And that was Vandertop from Pitsley. Good shot there by Maple Grove. Fitzgerald went down and took the net off its mooring. This should be a draw. Probably stays in the Edina end. 1-0 here in the state championship game. 6:54 now remaining in the first period. Draw in the Edina zone. We're going to get fresh skaters out there. White, Roy, Nick Johnson, Engel, and Schneider. Draw controlled momentarily by Maple Grove. They send it down low. Engel chips that forward. Schneider is able to nudge it out to the neutral zone and puts on pressure in the neutral zone, looking for a turnover. Good job there by Nick, stepping up on that pass. Got it just by Schneider. Edina's playing with the momentum, now up 1-0 here, still early. Nick, trying to get that one to Engel. Oh, good stop. That was an aggressive play by Bjorgard to come out and cut off that near breakaway, or just a little mini break. Here's a good pass. Oh, I can't believe that didn't go in. What a save by Bjorgard. These are two good opportunities this shift. Bjorgard up for that challenge again. Edina on their heels defensively right now. Here comes Schneider. Schneider's able to get it up and down. That's going to be an icing. Referee's arm is up. That gives Astor Maple Grove some momentum. You hear their cheering section going up there to my left. Edina is cheering on those saves by goaltender Bjorgard. He made some tough stops there. Both were pretty point-blank range. Bjorgard made himself big. Got in front of those. That draw won by Maple Grove. They're forced to just send it into the sideboards where Moman collects. Moman tried to feed it to Peterson, but ran into traffic on its way. Peterson tried to get it low, but stopped by the defender. Then Maple Grove sends it. I don't know why they waved off icing. They did wave off icing. Said it was tipped. There's Moman trying to get it to Trache on the boards. This is a dangerous one. That was blocked by Dubuque in front. Moman defending. Dubuque also. Pass. Centering pass is intercepted by Trache. He leads the rush. Cross the blue line by one guy. Centering pass. Intercepted. Still loose though. Trache tried to get it in front. Trache. This is going to be an ice. This referee's arm is up. I thought that was Trache passing that back, but it was waved off in the end as Dubuque had to slow up in order to get that puck across the goal line. Peterson pushed it forward, but Maple Grove got it, and Tucker Johnson hit it in the neutral zone. Maple Grove sends it down low. We're coming up on 4:48 remaining in the first period. There's West. He's got Vandertop with him. Kind of squirts free. A little mini break there for Edina momentarily. We're caught in a little bit of a change where we got guys coming back. Good defensive play there by Vandertop. Now they're going to say offside. I think they said the Maple Grove player took himself offsides coming in. He kind of backed across the blue line. Lots of action on the call. Hopefully you're tracking everything. I'm seeing nothing but green on my end. It's a festive atmosphere, as I've already said once or twice. That was Fitzgerald up to West off the draw. West gains the zone. Then he puts on the brakes, gets taken down. No call yet. There's still been no penalties in this game. Here comes number 6 for Maple Grove. Peckham's defending. Fitzgerald's coming back. Well defended momentarily. And then, of course, another really good save by Bjorgard. And this is Pitsley on a breakaway. Here's Pitsley on a breakaway. Pitsley all alone. Puts a shot goal! Just like that, Pitsley puts it away. And Edina goes up 2-0 after it looked like they could be tied up. That was Pitsley. I don't know who those assists could have been, but that is a dagger play for Edina. Right when Maple Grove thought they were about to score, Bjorgard made an awesome leg save, kicking his foot out as their top player, number 6, was on his doorstep. Right off that exchange, all of a sudden Edina sprung Pitsley on a breakaway. I think there may have been some confusion on the D. Maybe one of the D got sucked up. But I don't know how that ended up being a pure breakaway that Pitsley put away. Now this is another good opportunity. Here's White down the left side, centering pass for Schneider, but well defended in the end. The goal is Pitsley. So Pitsley from West. That's Schneider up to Roy across the blue line. 2-0. Good job by still loose. Schneider on the doorstep. Good save there. Back to Johnson. Johnson shot hits the skate of a Maple Grove player. Good play there by Schneider. Here's Roy. Roy's all alone. Roy! Shot save. Still loose. Still battling. Still loose. We got 3 Edina players in there. Good pressure on this shift as well. This has been a game of momentum here, and Edina after that goal has it again. Maple Grove sends it out. Johnson able to intercept that in the neutral zone, try to feed Schneider. But then we're going to get a wholesale change. That draws a big set of cheers from the Edina the Edina fans. It's sent all the way down. It was tipped. I was trying to mark some things in my notes. I know I lost this viewing for a second. It's intercepted on Dubuque's clearance. Now they've got a player alone in the slot. Oh, they had another player in front. They have had some good opportunities, Maple Grove. So have we've just capitalized on our, 2 so far, the best ones, but we've had plenty of good opportunities, as has Maple Grove. Here's another one. Good job at Molman defending. Now Chache coming back the other way. This is where he's dangerous. Well defended by number 10. Number 10's a heck of a player for Maple Grove. Here he's with the puck right now. Leaves it around for his defensive partner. Pushed up the boards. Chache is aggressive on the forecheck. Here's Molman in the neutral zone. Molman, good job of winning that battle, pushing it forward to Johnson. And then Maple Grove tried to find the Edina end. Dubuque steps in front of it. Dubuque moves it forward, sends it in. We're down to 2 minutes remaining in the first period as Dubuque gives chase. Puck still loose. Dubuque with it. He's got some centering opportunity. Shot. Bad save. He goes back to West. West centering. There's Pitsley. Oh! Edina gets another one. Pitsley from Vanderkop. And it's 3-0. This is how this team can just roll you right when you think you're in it. This team just pours it on. And we're having a good first period. And we're converting our chances way better than they are. That was Pitsley from Vanderkop. We'll see who else got an assist there. If anyone. Edina fans are roaring now. Everyone's on their feet. It is a loud atmosphere here off that draw. Maple Grove's looking for recovery. This is reminiscent of the Hermantown game where we jumped on top of them 3-0 early. This is when Hermantown wisely called a timeout, kind of got the composure back. So that goal is Pitsley. Oh, Vandertop walks in. So is Pitsley from West and Dubuque. Dubuque carried that over, and then he won the battle with 2 players behind the net. It was a great play by Dubuque as well. So Pitsley from West and Dubuque. Well, Pitsley lost it at the blue line, but they're calling that offsides. So the same line has generated all 3 goals so far for Edina. There are 2 by Pitsley, 1 by Vandertop. It's 3-0. This is White, who won that draw cleanly back to Engel. Engel goes cross-ice to Roy. Roy across the red line now. Player for Maple Grove goes down. They're battling on those far boards. We're down to 1 minute remaining. You can hear that on the PA as well. This is a 3-on-2. That was a good opportunity. White tried to get it to Schneider. Good saucer pass there over the defender's stick. Sent up the boards, but by the winger. So Nick Johnson with it. He sends it to Schneider. Schneider had to come back and fell down in the process. Then a blind pass in the neutral zone is intercepted by Roy. Roy over to Schneider. Schneider's got a couple guys on him. Then Schneider gets dragged down. No call. The referee was looking. I think he was thinking about it. Schneider gets up. We're down to 25 seconds remaining here in the first period. 2 guys tussle. This is going to be a penalty on Edina. This is a penalty on White. They're going to call White for hooking or for tripping. That's unfortunate. We didn't need to go to the box there, but we are ending the period. 19 seconds left. I think folks said if you're going to call that one, you should have called the one on Freddie Schneider right earlier. This is our first penalty of the game. All the goals so far have been scored 5-on-5, even strength hockey. This is Maple Grove's chance to show their power play unit. Again, there's only 19 seconds left in this first period. Chache, Tucker Johnson, Dubuque, and Molman out there defending. Chache right off the draw sends it in. Nicely done. We'll see if they can mount anything in the last 12 seconds. They get out of their zone through the neutral zone, down to 7 seconds remaining. There's a pass in front, Dubuque defending, 3 seconds. That will do it. Buzzer sounds, no harm. Shots that period were 11 for Edina, 6 for Maple Grove. It was much closer in terms of saves until Edina had that flurry in the last 5 minutes where they scored a couple goals. (11-6) in shots, 3-0 on the scoreboard. I realized I had an old remnant on the scoreboard. That's one of the other reasons I don't like keeping it up so long, is I often forget to update the actual period. We're moving it into the second period, even though it said third before. Score is 3-0. Edina still has 1:41 to kill. I think the referees are doing a good job, notwithstanding the protests on the penalty. That's kind of to be expected in a game of this nature, where there's a lot of intensity among the players and fans. This reffing, I think, has been phenomenal all weekend. Again, you get to this caliber of game, you're going to draw some of the best officiating crews. As we mentioned, each telecast, we have 3 refs this time. I think it's the only time all year there's been 3 refs for one of Edina's games. There's technically 2 linesmen and 1 referee. I know we got folks tuning in from all across the country, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Hopefully you're enjoying this telecast. If you're an Edina fan, they're in white. You should be enjoying it so far. They look quite good. They jumped ahead 3-0 in that first period. Off that draw, Dubuque sends it all the way in, forces Maple Grove to go the full length here on the power play. Let's see if we can avoid them setting up. They do set up now. They get it out to the point. We go across to the other point. Same penalty kill unit that ended is out there. I assume we'll see West and Vandertop coming out next. This tends to be the groups that we rely on for penalty killing up top. This is Maple Grove. They're going to walk it across the line, send it across. 1:07 remaining on the power play. Shot from the point, goes wide. Skipped out. Sent across. Oh, the players had it on the back post for Maple Grove. Closed down at this last second. Tucker with it now. Tucker gets by his guy. Tucker generates a shot. That's going to be covered up and saved. That was good. That allows us to get fresh penalty killers out. It also is a draw on the Maple Grove end. Forced them to go the whole way. A little surprised that goalie even jumped on that one. It is West and Vandertop as I anticipated, joined by Moment and Dubuque on the points. I think those 2 just stayed out there. Off that draw, Edina controls, then Dubuque sends it all the way down low, forces Maple Grove to regroup. They go behind the net D-to-D. We're down to 30 seconds remaining in the 1-man advantage for Maple Grove. I don't know, they've gotten 1 shot here so far this period. 1 shot so far in the power play. 22 seconds remaining, Moment defending. They go behind the net. They're not very well set up yet, this sequence. It's the same group out there for Maple Grove. The top. Now they got a good setup. There's a guy alone in front. And then that's a huge save there by Bjorgård. That was the best save of the day. On number 9, he was alone. That was Edina back in full strength. This could be, I was going to say, they almost sprung West there right as White came out of the box. That was the best opportunity Maple Grove had. That was the best save of the day for Bjorgård. I've been watching Bjorgård for the last 4 years. We played together on the same team 4 years. 2 years in Scorch, 2 years in Pee-wees. I love his game, and those were he's made some awesome saves already this game, and that was one of the best. Here comes, Edina kind of caught us in a weird change, or Maple Grove caught us in a weird change. That shot is, it's still loose. It may have hit the post. We got to do a better job of covering those guys up. Now Freddie Schneider coming back the other way. Maple Grove sends it in. I think they were offsides. Guys are coming off the box. We got kind of caught in a weird change there. It led to an odd man 3-on-2. And they had numbers, so when that puck was still loose off the rebound, we hadn't picked up the guy. And then on the other good opportunity, that was just kind of the definition of a power play. If you are able to set up, it's interesting. They're trying to match lines, Maple Grove is. and the referee is sending them back. Well, they're the home team technically, so I don't exactly know how. I know how that works generally. I don't know how they could have been allowed the last changes given they're the home team. Well defended there by Nick. Nick sends it up on the glass, gets it out in the neutral zone. Edina holding on to a 3-0 lead here. We're about 2.5 minutes into that second period. Schneider sends it into White. Oh, I thought he was onside. We're not happy with that on the bench. Not happy with that on the stands. Oh, that was onside. You guys have the luxury of an instant replay. You can double check it. Now Maple Grove gets the players they want out there. Edina's wearing their home whites. They were on the top of the bracket, which usually means they're the home team, but they're sitting in the guest bench. Here's White. Into the Maple Grove end. The Maple Grove defender goes down. White shot goes wide. Comes off the backboard hard. Schneider, he's got a guy on him. There's Roy. I do think Maple Grove is purposely playing a disciplined game. They do not want to let the Edina power play get out there. If they saw what happened to Minnetonka yesterday, here's a good opportunity for Maple Grove. Engel on the defensive entry, and then he steals it away. Engel's gonna circle. He's gonna skate that one out. Sends it up the boards. Maple Grove coming back the other way. They got a player on the in front too. Sent it in. Saved Bjorgard. Johnson chases. Sends it to the boards where Chache is helping out there. White with it. He loses it. There's Engel. He gets that puck. Gets to White. White sends it down and just misses the net. It's an icing on Edina. Leads to a draw to the right of Bjorgard. 11:15 remaining. Off the momentum from that power play, Maple Grove has built up 4 shots this period to 1 for Edina. Total shots are 12-10 in favor of Edina. This is Tucker, Chache, Peterson, shot from the point. That was a hard shot, and I'm not sure that Bjorgard saw that entirely. That was tipped, not an ice. This is going to allow Chache to get the forecheck on. Tucker Johnson also coming down to help out. Here comes Maple Grove, well defended there by Molman. Molman's now in a foot race. He's got a guy hooking him. Could have called that one. Edina clearly wanted that one. It's in the neutral zone. Maple Grove sends it down. Dubuque taking advantage of Maple Grove getting a change, gets it up to Tucker. There's Tucker. Tucker tries to feed it to Chache in the slot. And Maple Grove comes back the other way. Moment defending. Oh, like Chase Bjorgard sort of was stuck further back in the net than I think he was anticipating. Cross ice pass to Pitsley. This is the line that's been so effective today. Scoring all 3 goals. Pitsley's got 2 of them. His shot hits the stick of the player for Maple Grove. Stays in the zone. It goes up to the netting. That draw will stay in the zone. We're under 10:07 left in the second. Score is 3-0. West. This is the way he likes to go forward. He scored 2 goals in that combination yesterday. Let's see how they defend Vandertop in front. I can see the guy just keying on Vandertop as defender. And that's all he does. They did a good job of tying him up. They did a better job than Minnetonka did yesterday. Fitzgerald comes in from his defensive position at the sideboards, gets it down low, tried to find Vandertop. That clearing attempt gets by everybody, forces Peckham back into the zone. Peckham's gonna put a turn on. Try to send that to Pitsley, but player from Maple Grove intercepts. Now Pitsley does get it, gets it to West. Here's West, he can be dangerous from there. West moves in. West tried to center that one to Pitsley. Oh, almost sprung a breakaway for Maple Grove. Referee's arms are up. That's going to be an icing. Shot coming up in the Maple Grove end. They almost got away with that one. I don't know if they snuck a guy behind the D. Same 5 skaters for Edina. 9:32 left in the second period. There's a lot of pent-up energy on Maple Grove's stands, at least, just waiting to explode if they do score. I think it's important Edina keeps the pedal to the metal. Here comes a draw back. One back to West. West over to Peckham. Peckham down to Pitsley. Really good passing on this combination off the draw. Pitsley on the sideboards. He's going to send it across to Fitzgerald. Good pass there. Fitzgerald down to West. Almost look like we're on a power play here. West centering pass by Vandertop. Good save there. That was some really good puck movement. Almost ends up in the back of the net. Forced a really good save by the Osseo Maple Grove goaltender. Best chance of the period so far. Shots are 13 to 11 in favor of Edina. It is funny. They are definitely matching lines, and Maple Grove is getting the last change. So they're trying to exploit what they are perceiving as relative strength. That got one cleanly back to Johnson. Johnson tried to send it down low, but hit the stick of the Osseo Maple Grove defender. Engel collects. Engel gets it to White. Good pass there. There's White across the blue line. Oh, Schneider gets hauled down again. Not called. I feel like Schneider has almost drawn 2 or 3 penalties. Here comes Maple Grove. They've got a player also coming to the middle. Centering pass hit Johnson in the skates. There's Johnson, poked it forward to White. Good exchange there. That was Roy. His clearance pass is intercepted, and shot hits Engel in the skates. Engel battling behind. He's got White helping him out. Roy now should be able to get this one out of the zone. Roy to Schneider. Schneider gets hauled down. There's going to be a penalty. First penalty of the game coming up on Maple Grove. It was finally Schneider who drew it. I feel like he should have drawn 3 or 4 penalties, as I said earlier, but he did get one drawn there. That is Maple Grove, 2 minutes for a trip. First time we see that power play for Edina. Yesterday they were 2 for 3, and they looked dominant those 2 times. This is the group that I would have expected to see out there. It's Tucker, Peterson, White, Chache, and Dubuque. Seems like the coaches are complaining because Maple Grove's bench is just taking forever to present their players. They promptly kicked out the Maple Grove center in there. 8:23 remaining in the second period. First time we've been on a power play. That draw was controlled by Maple Grove. They are able to clear it out. They got a little bit dangerous. That guy has got a lot of momentum on a penalty kill. There's Tucker. Tucker gets that one back to Trache. Now we're set up. There's Tucker. Trache. Back to Tucker. This way he can walk in. Oh, good cross-ice pass to Dubuque. Dubuque's going to take a shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Because it was wide from a weird angle or low angle. It sneaks out of the zone. Forces Trache to collect it in the neutral zone. Back to Tucker. Tucker's going to set up on those sideboards. Tucker back to Trache. Trache's got a rocket from there. Tucker that was Peterson trying to find White in front. White sends it back to Peterson. We're well set up again on this power play. Down to 1:13 remaining. Tucker back to Trache. Trache back to Tucker. Trache over to Dubuque. Dubuque cross-ice pass to Tucker. OMG got a stick on it. Back to Trache. Trache's going to take a shot from there. Goal! Just like yesterday. That was so reminiscent of yesterday. That was Trache from the point. He got a pass from Tucker. It's now 4-0. I don't know what OMG can do on that. That is just unbelievable puck movement. It's got to start by not taking a penalty in the first place because that is just a dominant power play. And there's so much skill on the ice. They just swap goaltenders. Maple Grove has a new goaltender coming in. Goalie gets a tap on the head. I don't think any of those were really his fault. I think that was a screen. It was a power play. It was Trache just blasting it low, keeping it on the ice surface. And the goalie didn't see it at all. He didn't even react. So that was Trache. That was from Dubuque. I would have thought that was from Tucker. Maybe from Dubuque as well. This is giving icing on Edina. So officially that was Trache from Dubuque. It's 6:56 remaining. Past the halfway point of the second period. Past the halfway point of regulation. It's now 4-0 in favor of Edina. Shots are 15-11. I just can't believe how strong our power play has looked the last 2 games. That's Pitsley right off the draw. He gets it to West. Player lost a step for Maple Grove. West comes in down that side. West shot. Goalie just entered the game 30 seconds ago. Was forced to make a really big save. There's a shot from Fitzgerald. Good job by the goaltender to cover that one up. This is where Edina tends to assert themselves. If they can just not let Maple Grove get back into this, keep this 4-goal advantage in the final 6:41 of the period. I think that's obviously going to be a really big hole to come back from in the third. Same skater for Edina. Vandertop on the draw. Maple Grove's able to control it. West coming back hard. We're just rolling those lines too. That it's like you stop the Trache line, then you get the West line and the Vandertop line, and then you got a White and Schneider to deal with. Here's Pitsley goes down. But then from his knees, sends it back to Peckham. Good play there. Peckham over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Peckham. There's Peckham, one of the smoothest skaters in all of Minnesota. Gets by everyone early. Forces goalie to make a stick save. Sent up and out by Maple Grove. There's Fitzgerald across ice to Peckham. Peckham up to Pitsley. Pitsley up to Vandertop. Here's Vandertop trying that right side. And then Pitsley sends it in. That's going to be an offside. I think Edina was ready for a change anyways. 5:52 remaining. 4-0 in favor of the Hornets. You'll see Maple Grove's matching lines. This is White, Roy, Schneider, Engel, and Johnson. One cleanly back to Engel. Engel over to Johnson. Johnson up to Roy. That's how you do it off these drives. Control it. Get it across the blue line. Get it into the Maple Grove end. This is a mini break. This is a break. They're coming on a breakaway. This is Maple Grove on a breakaway. Engel chasing. Engel catches up with a guy. Oh, what a play by Engel. That was a really good recovery there by Engel. It's a 3-on-2 coming back. Here's White's shot. That's tipped up and over. Oh, it was good. He draws cheers to my wife. He's sitting right next to me. He draws cheers from the bench. I'm a proud papa for a moment there. That was a good job of coming back, not drawing the penalty. I think at that stage it probably would have been a penalty shot if he would have drawn it. But caught the player on that breakaway. And then reminiscent of earlier, the Edina almost came back and scored because they had an odd man rush. A job, Moman controls. Moman shot from the outside, hits traffic in front. Peterson, Vandertop back to Moman. Moman across to the boot. The boot pushes it forward down to Peterson. Peterson, Tucker all battling down there. 2-on-2. Squirts free. Tucker gets taken down hard. No call. Referee was looking at that one. There's Dubuque. Dubuque to Trache. That looked reminiscent of a Bantam hit. Many of these players, or in fact 16 of the 17 for Edina, are going to be moving on to Bantams this year. That was a sort of a pass shot by Peterson. Almost caught the goalie moving. He had Trache coming hard towards that. I was just saying that Tucker Johnson got taken down hard. That sort of looked like a Bantam hit. The referee let him go. 4:41 left in the second. Cowbell just went off for Edina's cheering section. This is West, Vandertop, Pitsley. Let's watch how they tie up Vandertop. Keep your eyes on number 9 on the bottom of your screen. They tie him up. Oh, there's a shot as West won that one back. He's not a one-trick pony. He's capable of winning that one back. That's how you win that one back cleanly when they're so used to defending against West, moving it forward from that forehand position of his. Let's see if they switch things up and if he tries to move it forward this time. I will say number 12 is his only job is to stop number 9. You watch number 9 in your left-hand part of your screen. Vandertop for Edina. He scored 2 goals on that play yesterday. Good job by number 9, tying up West on the draw. Here's Pitsley. Pitsley collects it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald cross ice to Peckham. That was tipped. It's not going to be an icing. It gets by everyone. Vandertop right on the forecheck. Player from Maple Grove loses his stick. Vandertop with it. Vandertop's going to send it to the point to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to West. Then this is where we look like we're on a power play. There's West over to Pitsley. Pitsley shot. Vandertop in front, almost poked that one by the goaltender. Shots are now 19-12, actually 20-12 as they gave him credit for that shot. 20-12 in favor of Edina. Score is 4-0 in favor of Edina. 3:58, just under 4 minutes left in the second period. Coming to you from the state championship game here at St. Michael's Albertville. That was one cleanly back by Maple Grove. They are going to be able to get out of the zone. There's Peckham and Fitzgerald defending. Fitzgerald to West. West to Vandertop. Vandertop across the red line, gets it down low. Could have been an interference on Maple Grove there too. There's Vandertop, he puts on the brakes, sends it back to Pitsley. It is, as I say, I feel like every telecast, it is so hard to play defense as much as Maple Grove is doing. And they're just going to get worn out in the third period. This has been very much tilted towards the Maple Grove end. Bjorgard plays it back. There's going to be a penalty coming up on Peckham. That was an unfortunate one. The player just kind of went down. I didn't really see that one, neither did the Edina fans, but the player did go down hard. He had a step on Peckham. It's probably the right call. I guess that was Fitzgerald. No, it's Peckham. Peckham got the penalty. Maple Grove goes back on the power play. It's the second time we've gone to the box all day. We are 1 for 1 on the power play. OMG is 0 for 1. 3:13 left in the second period. They did have some good opportunities on the power play, though. We need to make sure we cover those guys in front. They win the job back cleanly. That should allow them to get set up. Set up on those sideboards. He's going to walk in. Shot goes wide. Debut collects it behind the net, sends it to Trache. And Tucker, they are able to walk off that board for a moment. Trying to poke check it away. If you're Maple Grove, you really need to score on this power play, I think. They're sensing the urgency. Got in front of that one. Maple Grove set up on those sideboards, fanned on the pass, circling back to the point, cross to the other point. So Trache's defending. He's got that long reach shot. Save. Bjorgard is still loose. No whistle now. It's whistle dead. That was a good save there by Bjorgard. That was a good passing play. Trache, I think, wanted to stay. 2 new penalty killers come out. That's Vandertop and West. Bjorgard is having a little bit of an equipment issue, I think. And he's handed some tape to the linesman. Looks like he's good to go. Bjorgard has looked awesome so far. Same defensive combination. There's Molman. Molman was being hooked, not called. Not out. Oh, it's still loose. This is dangerous. Guy in front. That's going to be a goal. Oh, I can't believe Bjorgard saved that one. He was on the doorstep all alone. Oh, man. You're going to want to replay that one. If you double-click to the left on the screen, if you're watching it on an iPad, that was the best save of the day, and Bjorgard's had some really good ones. Player for Maple Grove was completely alone on the right side of the crease. Bjorgard just slid his stick over and somehow kept that one from not going in the net. This is Vandertop on the draw. We're 55 seconds left on this power play for Maple Grove. They're battling. Maple Grove is able to control it. That's going to force Vandertop to the top. Sent down low. Dubuque gets his stick on that one. Back to the point. West gets a stick on that pass. Trying to be... Oh, they tried to feed the back door. Jumped over the stick. Here's Engel. Able to push it forward. I think he slowed it down just enough. It's barely going. Oh, nice try. That's going to be nice. Just poked it a little bit forward. Just a little too firm. 24 seconds left on the one-man advantage for Maple Grove. Maple Grove takes advantage to change up their power play unit. There's 1:37 left in the period. Like I said, I think this is a critical point in the game. It's hard to imagine Maple Grove coming back down 4 if they don't score in the next 24 seconds, or at least get 1 this period. We are going to resurface, so there'll be a chance to regroup and change the momentum at the end of the period. There you go, D. Shot from the point. Hits traffic in front. Here's Trache. Trache gets it out of his zone. He's got Tucker Johnson. Fresh legs to Tucker. Tucker coming in. Looks like he could have been interfered with. No call. Referee's arm stays down. Edina's 3 seconds away. Oh, we're going to draw a penalty now. Tucker Johnson's going to get a penalty. There's another whistle. I think they're going to call Tucker for a slash. Edina goes back on the penalty kill. 1:07 left in the period. Coach Johnson wants to talk to the referee about that one. OMGHA is in the Edina end. 1:07 left in the second period. This is the third penalty that Edina's faced, taken. We just completed a 2-minute penalty kill. Go back to do it again. Trache on the draw. Dubuque. Clear but not out. Peterson joins. Trache up front. Loose in front. Cleared away. Final minute of play. Peterson. Sent in. Moman defending. Final 48 seconds left. Peterson got in front of that shot, goes wide. Dubuque wins that race, pushes it forward. Still not out. Shot from the outside. Dubuque gets a stick in front of that one. Unable to get out. We need to clear those when it's on our stick. This still leaves us dangerous. Oh, another good save by Bjorgard. Draw in the Edina end. 27 seconds left in the second period. Vandertop and West out there to kill. Dubuque's been an Iron Man out there the last 4 minutes, killing all these penalty minutes. Squirts free. West is able to get that out to Vandertop. We're down to 19 seconds left. Let's just get to the locker room. Vandertop takes down the player. Maple Grove wanted another call. They didn't get it. Down to 10 seconds left. Maple Grove trying to mount one more rush, 4 seconds. Takes a look at the clock, takes a shot from the outside, save Bjorgard. Shots that period ended 20-19. That meant they were 9 for Edina, 13 for Maple Grove. 2-period total for Edina of shots of 20, 2-period total of shots for Maple Grove of 19. Score is all that matters, that's 4-0. I am going to shut this down for the next 12 to 15 minutes and restart after they